Hi, we are doing another Reiki video for self-esteem. There you go. But this one's really going to be focused more on the abdomen, the low back, the hips, and waist. There you go. Take a big breath in. This is really about the lower half of the body, that heavy weight. So if you feel a little bit more attracted to this video versus the other one, that's probably why. This is much more focused on the lower body, on the depression, on the not so much around the like decision making process, but on the things that are really weighing us down. Here you go. Take a big breath in. Exhale. It almost feels like the energy that we're starting to move today, that we're starting to shift. Think of it as if you're wearing, those like snow overalls, where there's a little bit up to here, right? Kind of around the shoulders, but it's really designed to cover the low half of the body. Like that's kind of the energy of what's affecting the self-esteem of this energy that we're focusing on in particular. It's like the heavy boot that protects us in winter in those snow overalls. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. We're just starting to unhook those straps, right? Those little buttons, right? Right here and here. Beautiful, right? That kind of wrap around the shoulders. We're just letting those go. And a lot of Reiki practitioners keep their hands up like this when they're working, but I keep mine on my lap because it's more comfortable for me, but I'm still transmitting the energy from me to you, just so that you know how I work, how I operate. And my hands are literally just open palms, just one hand on each knee. When I'm working on myself, my hands are on my body, right? When my hands are sending Reiki into the world, my hands are facing up or out. When I send love to myself, when I send love to you. Beautiful. Yeah, we're just starting to take off these heavy winter overalls that are really affecting your self-esteem. It's the things that have been weighing us down. Heavy stuff sitting across the hips, the ankles, where the boots are. Those big, thick sorrel snow boots. Yeah, that are designed for deep snow. Deep protection, thick protection. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. Right, on those like snowy days when you come in, I'm sure some of you come from very warm climates as well, but when you're in deep winter in a colder climate, you've got layers and layers and layers of clothing on, right? So it's kind of like you come in, you take off the hat, you shake off the snow, you unwrap the scarf, right? It's cutting around the throat. You take off the gloves, right? You go, ooh. Then you unzip. You keep dusting off snow, right? You take off the jacket, right? There you go, right? It's the process of unraveling all these thick layers. Right? When it's extra cold out, you need more layers, right? When we grow up, and there's a lot of scary things out there, we add more layers of protection. And this is sort of what is affecting right now, these heavy layers of protection, especially around the abdomen, the hips, the legs, and the feet. That's what we're starting to shift. Beautiful, you got it. If you want to learn how to do this stuff for yourself, I've got tons of videos on Reiki self-treatment. I've got a couple of attunement videos that are posted. And I also have a Reiki and intuition mentorship. It's not too expensive. It's a group, it's a community where we do healing, we do self-treatment, and we really explore. We really explore. So if you're kind of feeling like, oh, I already took a Reiki 1 class, it's not a Reiki 1 class. It's designed to be an ongoing group where you keep learning, where you keep exploring. It's a checkpoint a couple of times a month where you say, oh, how am I doing right now? What are some skills that I can keep exploring? What are some more ways that I can apply this healing work to my home, to my pets, to myself? Yeah, it's meant to be easy. There you go. Take a big breath in and exhale. There you go. It's almost kind of like there's a zipper coming down the spine that's starting to sort of open up the low back right now. And I teach you how I work, and we figure out how you work, right? Sort of developing your style. Beautiful. Exactly. Take a big breath in, and the mentorship is 4 months. Here you go. Take a big breath in and exhale. There's more information on my website. You can reach out directly if you want to talk about it. If you want to work one-on-one, I do that kind of stuff too. Beautiful. I've got the groups and I've got the one-on-ones. The one-on-one work is a little bit more expensive, but it's really custom to you and your needs. There you go. When you're wanting to learn and grow and change rapidly, really let that heavy weight exhale more freely. Beautiful. You got it. But the group work is a little bit more for everybody. They're just different ways. Different price points, but different ways. There you go. Take a big breath in. That's what that trigger right there where you're like, oh my God. That's what we're working on right now. It's the visceral reaction. There you go. Another big breath in and exhale. Sometimes things people say are going to give you a reaction. Sometimes it's designed to show you where those parts are. Beautiful. Another big breath in. Really good job, guys. It almost feels like there's some like at the throat. I'm going to encourage you to watch this video a second or a third time, or as often as you need to. It doesn't have to be back to back, but I'm going to encourage you to watch this video because I feel like it almost feels like, you know, those old time washing boards? It almost kind of feels like each one of these shorter videos is kind of one washing of that garment across the agitation board. Okay, so not that I'm trying to agitate you, but I'm trying to help move some of this energy that's been really compressed. It's been sitting very thickly for a long time. There you go. Take a big breath in. Doesn't mean it can't leave quickly. Just means it's kind of been sitting in the hips, the abdomen, across the chest for a long time, down the legs, across the boots. And exhale. We're just gonna come find you to a nice grounded place here. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be healed all at once. I'm going to encourage you to step outside after this video, to go hug a tree, to go gaze at the river or the pond or the lake, to get a little fresh air, even if it's really cold out, even if it's really swampy outside and super hot. I'm going to encourage you to kind of go out into nature, because we are moving some pretty heavy energy. I'm telling you, the fastest way to come back to neutral is, I mean, you could take a nap. You could definitely take a nap, but getting outside is going to help flush it faster. If you don't have the ability to get outside, if you don't have the ability to take a nap, just know that you might be feeling a little agitated, a little like some things left unsaid. Okay, this is a little bit of a deeper healing video today. So yeah, I'm just gonna encourage you to kind of take a little bit of spaciousness where you can, but please get outside if you're able to, okay? With so much love, be well.